bitches don't give a fuck.
Alright, so boom, let's talk about it. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to say where it happened at. I'm just going to explain how I got treated. So, if y'all haven't, like and subscribe. Make sure y'all do that now. Do not get 10 post notifications because we finna get started. Alright, so I'm going to say a girl did me dirty 17 times. Well, red flag 17 times. I'm going to count the red flags. Alright, let's get started. I worked at a job, okay? I worked at a job. Mind you, I didn't have dreads. I didn't have these dreads. I was bald-headed, okay? Bald-headed. I was wearing, what? Some type of uniform. I had a ski mask on. Some uniform shirt. Khaki pants. And Huaraches. Y'all know Huaraches is. It's a Nike shoes. But anyways. Yeah, I was wearing some Huaraches. You know what I'm saying? I was a nerd. I used to be a nerd back then. I used to do Dragon Ball. That's when I went viral in 2021. I went viral for me to just post something. But I might post it up here. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take this video down because of it. But it was back in 2021. Boom. I seen this girl. So, before we got into it, to this day, I liked her. You know what I'm saying? She looked attractive. She's pretty. She still is pretty to this day. So I had got like a little allegations with her because of, I say, like, her personality. She is insecure. Whenever I tried to say hi to her, she always had an attitude with me. Red flag. Now let me go to the second red flag. So the second red flag was when she pulled my homeboy arm just to say, no, I don't want him. He's nothing. He's not special. Another red flag. So the third red flag, my other homeboy, I didn't know they used to date. My homeboy and her used to date. So he tried to put me on her, even though he didn't want her no more. She still told him no. Another red flag. I seen her BF. He was driving the car or something, and then he got out the car. He had red dreads. I ain't gonna say what he looked like. He had red dreads. Then she followed him to his car. Then when she got out the car, I told her I was disappointed. Another red flag. So 2022, I had said something about, I was basically asking all the dudes the question, like, how would you feel if you want to ask a girl out that if, okay, so she basically said that, so when I tried to ask her out, right, I ain't gonna say that part yet, but I asked her out. I said, hey, you don't mind if I get your number so we can talk sometimes? So the most insecure thing she said that would made my head almost want to spin, she said, I have a boyfriend all over the world. You gonna beat him up? Oh! Chat. That day, I wanted to crash out. Who says that? Who says that? Mind you, I was a nerd. But who says that? Who says that? Boom. So I still asked her. She said no. So I went home. I was outside. So I recorded on my phone on Instagram. Then I said, I had posted a story. I didn't have dreads. I had like a do-rag on or something. So I was asking the dudes the question. So I basically said, how do y'all feel if y'all want to ask a girl out? Then she'll say, like, she says she has a boyfriend all over this world, that you're going to beat him up. So that was basically just like a question. So her friend saw the story. Then her friend sent her the story. Then she saw the story. My heart dropped that day, ain't gonna cap, because I was asking the question. Because who answers the question so insecurely? Who does that? Boom. I was at work. They was there. They was all crowded up in the table. They was waiting for me to come at work. So they basically already knew that I was gonna be there. They probably searched up my name or something. I don't know. So they all ganged up on the table. They was staring at me. I tried my best not to stare back. So you know what I did? I put some AirPods on so I can hear them. So I was walking past the hallway. Her friends was asking like, what was they saying? They basically said like, why you post that about her? What was that question for? They basically was asking me a question. So I already told them. Her friends are like sis to me, so we cool. But her, I got stuff to say to her, but so I basically told him like, you know what I'm saying? It was just a question. So the girl walked through the door. I walked like through the door too. She stared at me. Looked like she wanted to do something, bro. So I try not to laugh. It's not funny, but I try not to laugh.
Bruh.
So I walked past her. She basically said like, I know what you post your story about. I told her, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, yes, you do. Then I just walked away. I was minding my business. Boom. I can't tell y'all this stuff. I can tell y'all this though. So, until 2024, I did tell her Happy Valentine's Day. She said I was the second person that told her that. I was like, thank you. What made me want to text her was she was still like, you know what I'm saying, you know. But we're going to get to that part. We're going to get to this later. So I told her Happy Valentine's Day. I told her I was going to bring her some gifts. But before Valentine's Day, let me go back to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Y'all finna hear this part. Thanksgiving. Before Thanksgiving, me and my family went to the grocery store. So we went to the grocery store. We went to go get a few things so my family could cook. So I walked past her. She said, no, she didn't really say nothing. She waved at me. I didn't wave at her back because my mom was right there. My mom would be like, who is this? But I didn't wave her back. I was going to say hi to her. It's like me kind of being nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm like kind of a nervous person. So all of that, being nervous, is just like, I don't even do that no more. But I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? I had like a little dreads. So we went home. So at nighttime, I went in the car. I was in the car. I was thinking about picking her up and taking her out. So I turned the car on. So when I turned the car on, I had to text her. So I basically text her like, what you doing this weekend? Your mom, if I pick you up. I was telling her like, we could just go out. I could give you some gifts before we go out to eat and stuff. I had everything planned for her. So this is what's gonna really make me snap. So look. So I said that stuff. She said, yeah, why? Cause I just told her like, I just want to spend some time with you. She was single, so I was like, I want to spend some time with you. Another red flag. This is what I'm finna tell y'all. 2 minutes later, she got the dogging me out. She got the cursing me out. She trying to act like she victim. She act like I was the bad guy. So she said, I can remember the messages. She brought up the grocery store, and I told her why. The only reason I told her why, like at the grocery store, because my mom was there, so she didn't understand that part. Then she said you had plenty time to speak. Then she said I ain't had no car. Then she said girls don't like when girls pick dudes up. Then she said you don't get no girls. So it's like everything. All I'm saying is everything got the feeling weird, chat. Everything got the feeling weird. So you just went off on me because I tried to be nice and polite. I get it, what she's saying, but what I'm saying is people don't have what they have to this day. People want to have what they don't have. I'm keeping it a buck, and it still happens. Okay? So yeah, she went off on me. So I went off on her back. I was like, I can't really tell y'all what I said because I really went off. I went crazy. It was just, I don't know. She just spazzed on me. She spazzed on me every time we argue. I wasn't trying to argue with her, but she took it too far. So let me get back to Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day, I told her Happy Valentine's Day. She said thank you. She said I was the second person that told her that. I told her I was going to bring her some gifts and stuff. She said thank you. I said you welcome. At that moment, she got into, I can't say that stuff because I ain't going to say it on YouTube. Something happened, all right, and I wanted to make sure that she was cool, make sure she was all right, make sure I could give her money so she could eat some food, you know what I'm saying, just to make her like, you know what I'm saying, gain her strength back up. I was gonna get the food and give it to her, but she was like, nah, I can just stay in here. She couldn't move her legs, so I felt bad. But I was checking up on her. We texted every day. We was like, you know what I'm saying? It was we had a good conversation. Then, when I was at work, I was minding my business. We text each other in 2 days. I wanted her to heal up. I wanted her to feel better. So she texted me. She was like, you all right? I'm like, yeah. She said, what you been doing? I just said, I just been working. So the next day, we got into it again. I don't get it. This is my thing. You spaz on me. You could have just said, we can't date. We can't, what do y'all say? She always act like I'm a bad person. I don't know why. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know what I really do. I work, go home, and I do YouTube, and I do social media. I'm an influencer and a content creator to this day. And I've been doing this since 2021. Whatever type you got, enjoy that life. Because I'm good over here. But this is my thing. I got something to say off my chest. You're not finna make me look like I'm a bad person. My homeboy told me you blocked him. He told me why, but I'm not gonna say it on YouTube. He told me why. Because he didn't want you. I wanted you. I made sure that you was alright. I wanted to take you out, and this is how I get treated. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, chat. I don't understand. I don't think I can understand. She blocked my Instagram. Let's talk about that. I crashed out, I ain't gonna lie. Because every time we argue, it's always a problem. So when she blocked me, then I said, like, what? In 2 weeks? Tell me why she just told me that she had a BF. Why you didn't just tell me that at first? Like, what? I don't understand people. This to her friends. I'm cool with y'all. I don't care what y'all do. I'm happy for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to her friends. I'm happy for y'all, sis, man. Hopefully, we'll catch things up. We'll chunk it up. It is what it is. Now, to you, I don't know what made you want to hate me. I don't know what made you dislike me. You say I wasn't special. You say you didn't, first of all, You did too much. You did too much. Then you talk about people about me. The only reason how I know, because the people that's still around me still tell me that you be talking about me. That's not supposed to scare me. Cause you got a BF that's supposed to scare me. That's not supposed to scare me. Okay, do what you gotta do. That's your life. I have nothing to do with that. I wanted to make sure you was alright. Because if a girl said they have a BF, that sounds weak. That sounds so weak. It sounds weak to me. Now, this is what this video about. Yeah. I can't wait today. I cannot wait until St. Louis do some interviews with me. I got something to say off my chest. I want to do it so bad. I cannot wait. Because this is what I'm finna say. Enjoy your life. Because I don't care. I don't care. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't be in the streets. I don't be outside. But that's what you like. Right? Okay. You like dudes who like that. But you don't like a dude who just like to work 9 to 5. Do content. Want to explore the world. Want to meet other influencers. You don't want that type of person, do you? What don't make sense is how you treated me until this day. Even my cousins told me they don't even mess with you no more. I can't do nothing about it. That's on you. Whatever you did, they didn't tell me why. But whatever they did, whatever you did to them, that's on you. Only thing I'm telling these people until this day, be careful on who y'all mess with. If y'all don't know me, I'm an influencer. I'm a content creator. Famous Reeve. Look me up on YouTube. Look me up on Instagram. Look me up on TikTok. Snapchat is right there. Look me up. Y'all gonna see what I do. I don't post no BS. I don't. Cause I am a chill dude. Like, let me say this. I love all my subscribers and supporters. I want all of y'all to have the best of your lives y'all ever had. 2020 to 2025, I'm still grinding until this day. I never gave up. I never quit it because I'm not a quitter. I am not a quitter. And I'm not just finna sit home all day and not do nothing. That's lazy. So the girl I'm talking about right now, she probably don't even know this channel. She not gonna know this YouTube channel because she don't care about me. Another red flag. She don't care. She don't care about me. To this day. Even then, you said the most weakest stuff that I ever heard. Because I don't care. That's your life. Good luck.
くだらん。